All right, today we're butchering, or we're not butchering, but processing this hog that we butchered like 3 days ago, right? Yeah, yep. Thursday. And I am not a professional butcher. Just know it works for us. We're doing some cuts, but a lot of sausage. Sausage is very usable. We can use it for a lot of different things, and we're actually going to make a little bit of Italian sausage, which is something we haven't done yet, but we're going to try that. But I just want to show you basically the main thing of quartering up the hog. First thing I want to do is try to get this out right here. This is the leaf lard or leaf fat, and you can kind of work your fingers up under it. Just start working up under it and pulling, and all of it will just pull loose really nicely. Okay, you can get it all in one piece.
You can hear that sizzling in the background. We actually have some over there rendering out in the pot. So yep. We're going to add this bit to it.
And there's that. I'm going to take that and cut that into strips to go in the pot. And to use that knife, baby. To quarter up the hog, you find the end of the sternum, which is right in here, and come to the next rib right here. Is that right? Yep. Right here, yep. And just cut downward, following between the ribs. All the way up through, like that. And sometimes this isn't loose. Sometimes you can cut to the bone, and you just fold this over top of here, and it separates that joint right there, and it works perfectly. So there's the front quarter, and for the back quarter, we go. You find this point in the backbone right here. I kind of need to clean some of this out right here for you, so you can see better. That's scrapjack. You go right here where this point is, the crook in the spine. You go to the next vertebra, right here, and just cut down. And you take this piece right here. Come over here, baby, where you can see the. This is all belly right here. This is the ham right here, and this is belly. And I take and pull it up. And I just kind of cut right there along that seam, like so. I'm going to cut directly to this joint right here in the vertebra. Straight up, like that. And then you can take the hind quarter, the ham, fold it over, and it's free. Like that. That's spinal cord. Goes in the scrap. So, here's a quarter, and then we have our ribs right here. And the way to do the ribs is we're going to put a little mark right here, and then one back here. Let's see, I want to get down where I can see a good pork chop. Let me stand it up where you can see. I kind of want to look and see where I want my pork chops to end. So I'm going to say right there's a good spot. And I've got my cut here. So here and here are my cuts. So I just kind of connect the dots. Just like that. Wrong. All right, I just realized that I fouled that up. I was supposed to go from back here to right up here. So I'm going to correct that mistake. We'll just have shorter pieces of bacon. I'm kind of distracted by the camera. It's been kind of a very chaotic weekend, and I'm rushing trying to get this done at this point. So I'm going to cut right here. You can see, this is what I was trying to show you a while ago. The end of the loin right here. And I usually cut right in here somewhere, wherever I want my chops to end, usually right here. So I make my cut right here, and then go from there straight through along the ribs to there. Okay, yeah, that's correct right there. That's what I was trying to do a second ago. So now we're gonna have wedge-shaped bacon and then another big belly right here.
We have to cut that up anyways to get into
Yeah.
our bucket for Brian. So
Exactly.
it's okay.
So then I get my, I don't own a meat saw yet, so I just use this, and it works. Just follow that cut, cutting through the ribs. And that works fine. It's someday I'll get a meat saw, but I don't have one yet. So then we're gonna flip this over, and these are your spare ribs right here. So we've got chops and loin, the front shoulder, the back quarter, the ham.
And actually, the Boston butt comes out of the shoulder.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't actually come out of the back.
It's actually right up here.
Yep.
Is the Boston butt. But this is the belly quarter. So to get the spare ribs out, I just start cutting along the ribs, just like so. Peeling them back, cutting close to them, because I like bacon better than ribs.
It goes a lot farther for our family.
Yep. Ribs don't make much of a meal for us off of this one hog. Just cut all the way down along the ribs. And cut them off. Just work them right off of there, just like so. So there's a rack of spare ribs. And this is all belly. This should have been all attached like so, one big slab of belly meat. But as you can see, I messed up cutting that.
It's the beauty of learning to do things, doing things on your own. You learn.
So I'm just
from
going to roll
mistakes.
this up, and this will go in a saltwater brine, which that'll be another separate video.
We're gonna put that
In the bucket. Yep, in the bucket.
in the bucket.
And I don't have a cleaver either. And to do bone-in pork chops, I kind of need a meat cleaver. Since I don't have one, I debone this. And to do that, these are the other section of ribs right here. I just start cutting along the ribs again, just like I did to remove the belly meat off of the ribs.
There's kind of a defined line there in the meat too. You just kind of follow.
Just follow it all the way to the end. There's the end of the ribs. Get all the way down. And here's the backbone. Back up a little, Grace.
Yeah, that knife is very sharp, baby.
And so we follow down. And just start turning the knife to follow the backbone out. And yes, this is our kitchen table.
We need a big cutting board, but
Yeah.
I'll clean it later.
I was thinking that a folding
Gerald.
plastic table would probably work pretty
Make a
decent.
Gerald face. Make
Alright.
a Gerald face and look at me.
So there's backbone and ribs. Alright. And this right here is just a nice fat cap. You can actually work this off right here. This is back fat right here, fat back. But I'm gonna leave it on there because I like it on my chops. And so Emma, where's that cutting board, baby girl?
we will do this part on a cutting board.
Yeah. I read online that it was different to hang a pig. If you hang them from their head, their muscles are more relaxed as they go through, as they hang, so their meat is more tender. But I don't like doing that because I've got more blood in the meat on this hog than I've ever had before on a hog. And the only thing I can think of is because it was hanging from its head, the blood couldn't run out and drain out as easily because the feet and everything were still on it. Normally I will cut the head off and let the hog hang
From its back leg.
from its back, like upside down. And that's another thing I learned I don't want to do again. These are just going to be chops and loin, pork loin right here. We just cut them into like pork chop size steaks. That right there's a boneless pork chop into the bowl to be packaged. You can cut these however thick you like. Oop, another hair. I told Jenna I don't think I ever want to skin another hog. I want to scald and scrape. It's so much cleaner during the processing part. Now we're getting more into the loin, less fat, and the chops. Is that funny, Lydia?
You should do right.
So, yeah, this is a lot of chop. This was a pretty good sized hog. She was probably 350 pounds.
This is big.
I'm guessing. I'm not. We never did tape her. We could have taped her, I guess we should have.
Yeah, we should.
Never thought about
We'll
it.
wait for that now.
Yep.
Just measure all the way.
The goal for 2018 is to keep better records.
Yes, that's right.
And this pig hung for 3 days and it was cold to chill it because the meat is a whole lot easier to work
Absolutely.
when it's been chilled as opposed to trying to work at warm meat.
Yep. And as far as the rest of this goes, I'm just going to cut a picnic ham out of this. We're going to try to do a honey baked ham. We'll document that if it works. You'll see it. If it doesn't turn out, then we're going to be sad and you won't see the video. But I'm going to try it, and I'm going to do a lot of sausage out of this. So that's pretty much it. The one you're doing sausage, you're just cutting the meat off, deboning it, cutting it into chunks to go in the sausage grinder. We'll do a video on making breakfast sausage,
An Italian
a
sausage.
video on doing Italian sausage. I think Emma's going to be doing those videos. Is that what you said,
She
Emma?
likes to make sausage.
She likes making sausage. She's helped me make sausage every time we've done it, and she said she wanted to do it herself this time, so I think I'm going to let her. And
And then we'll brine.
yep, and so this, the
Bacon.
picnic ham, we're going to brine. The bacon we'll brine for a week. Is that right? 7
Yeah.
days.
I think we did 5 days before. We're
5
waiting for
days.
5 to 7 days.
Yeah,
we
5
do.
to 7 days. We'll brine it in a salt, sugar, water bath. We'll document that.
Then we'll smoke it.
And smoke it. The ham I'm not going to smoke. I'm going to bake it. I'm just trimming some of this dry meat and blood off of it where it's been hanging out there. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to debone all this. Just something, whatever I think is a good size ham. This is what I'm talking about. I do not like the fact that I hung it by its head. See all this blood that's just gathered down in the hams?
Mm-hmm.
Look at it on my knife. Jack, grab a paper towel, please.
Yes, sir.
I'm not impressed with that at all.
The last thing was
Yeah. Just cut around. I'm just going to connect the cuts. And we can saw that bone there. I'm going to say right in here. Okay, let's saw these, Jack. And all this up here, I'm just going to cut into sausage. All right, don't cut my fingers. Don't put the salt. Try to put the salt on the meat if you can help me. If you can help. most of that with this. Okay, there's a bone right here now, Jack. That was the first bone, and there's another piece right there. See it?
Yes, sir.
Don't let it hit the table. Okay. Very good.
I didn't hit the table.
Not hard, you didn't. All right, do this one, just right in there.
There.
Yep. Let's cut from this side now because you're making me nervous. Okay. Go ahead. Okay. So this we'll clean up and make a picnic ham out of. That's my plan anyway. Hopefully it'll work. So that's going to be a brined honey baked ham. I guess I could do another one out of this, couldn't I?
Yeah, you really could.
Hopefully, or we could make sausage. Just make sausage out of that.
All right, what do you
Okay.
think?
So that's pretty much it. I mean, the rest of it's just going to be taking the meat off of the bone to make sausage and cutting it up. But there's not a lot to it. I mean, it's hard to mess up. If you can cut steaks out of the ham, you can find the different muscle groups, like right here, and work it out with your knife and your finger. You know, kind of see my finger kind of goes in there and works it loose. You can do all that and work that out and then cut it against the grain and use mallet to tenderize it, and you can have like pork steaks. We've done that before. So we're just trying some different things with this hog. So that's pretty much that. That's how to quarter up a hog and cut a ham out of it.